Yeah, turn me up. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. It is the Keeping It Raw podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, click the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload, and also that you'll be able to get those notifications. Hit the word all. But definitely, man, we're going to cover the Detroit Lions in the offseason, talking about some free agency as well as talking about the draft. So definitely, guys, let's get right into it. Got a good question on today. Should the Detroit Lions bring back wide receiver Donovan Peoples-Jones? Now, if you're asking me my opinion on what I think that the Detroit Lions should do, the answer is going to be a resounding yes. I definitely think that the Lions should bring back Donovan Peoples-Jones. I think it's some benefit in it. Definitely, you can get Donovan Peoples-Jones to come back maybe on a 1 or 2 year deal. And he's one of those receivers that was brought in on a trade in midseason, and he had to learn the offense before he can pretty much get out on the field. And then when he got out there, he did catch a few balls and had a couple returns as well. But at the same time, he's still a very young wide receiver. He's only 24 years of age, and he'll be 25 in February. And I just think that this guy is very skilled and very talented. And the Detroit Lions didn't get all the total use out of him like they should have gotten throughout the season. Now, Donovan Peoples-Jones is one of those guys that's a very dynamic type of player. He can run returns back, and he's also good at catching the deep balls. And also, he's just a very talented receiver, man. When you watched him play at Cleveland, you knew that eventually his time was going to come to shine. And he was going to get more opportunity to be one of their top receivers. But the Detroit Lions ended up making that trade and going to get him. And some people probably thought that the reason why Donovan Peoples-Jones was traded for is because J-Mo at the time was not picking up on the system really, really well. And what I mean by that is they wasn't giving him the football as much. And he was still trying to learn some things. And J-Mo was still growing up with the situation that he had with the gambling situation. It was a lot of growing up for J-Mo to do still as a Detroit Lions young wide receiver. And pretty much we know the Detroit Lions pretty much drafted him to be the #1 receiver. That's the reason why he was drafted in the first round, because the Lions traded up for him and they wanted him to be able to take the top off the defense. But pretty much right now, Amon-Ra, who's your slot receiver, is the #1 receiver on the Detroit Lions. And I say the #2 guy would be right now the rookie Sam Laporta, who is getting a boatload of work as well. But at the same time, Josh Reynolds gets a lot of balls. And here and there, Khalif Raymond comes in on gadget plays, and he also gets the ball. But I don't know what the Detroit Lions are going to do per se with the wide receiver position. You know, maybe they will bring Donovan Peoples-Jones back. Maybe they won't resign him back. Maybe they may bring back Josh Reynolds. Maybe they won't. But at the same time, I definitely think that this is something that Brad Holmes would do, because he needs to focus on getting that defense better. That's the #1 thing that the Lions should be worrying about in the offseason, is being able to get the defense better, being able to add a pass rush with Aiden Hutchinson, being able to get another defensive tackle to man that middle with Lamb McNeil, having another guy, because they got rid of Bugs towards the end of the season. And Bugs, it's kind of crazy, but Bugs, if you didn't know, he signed with the Kansas City Chiefs and may have an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. So it's crazy. He went from a good team in the Detroit Lions to going to the Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs. So I know Isaiah Bugs is pretty much smiling all the way to the bank, especially if the Kansas City Chiefs walk away with the NFL championship. But at the same time, man, I really, really like Donovan Peoples-Jones. I think that he's a very talented receiver who didn't really get the opportunity with the Detroit Lions the way he should have gotten an opportunity to catch balls. But I think that, you know, this season coming up, it'll be more of him getting the ball, more of other guys getting the ball, besides just Jared Goff throwing to St. Brown and him throwing to Laporta all the time. It'll be other guys that he'll be able to spread the ball and be able to trust to throw the ball to. And I think that Donovan Peoples-Jones is a guy that you should bring back. He's a guy that you can bring back because most of the receivers out there, they're kind of iffy, and it's not a real good wide receiver class when it comes to free agency. Now, if you're looking for wide receivers in the draft, this is the draft for you if you're looking for wide receivers, because there's a lot of guys coming out in the wide receiver class. So he can also attack it through the draft as well. And we know that Brad Holmes is known for doing that. But one thing that you have to know, if you know your GM, Brad Holmes, and how he operates, is that he normally brings guys back. And if you don't believe me, i.e. David Blau, i.e. Nate Sudfeld, all of those guys came back and they were part of the practice team. So I don't think that Brad Holmes would probably miss out on this one. I think he'll probably take advantage of it, and I think that he'll bring Donovan Peoples-Jones back on a 1 or 2 year deal. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Peace.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm on the way up. 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 Been a long, long time coming, but I'm on the way up. Been a long, long time coming, but I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up.